Hello, I am Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for June 2017, and this is from Sunday the 11th to Saturday the 17th, and this is for you coming from Sagittarius. So let's start with Sunday the 11th. A very good day. It produces a lot of harmony. Emotional planets are there. Morning, afternoon session, very loving with family people. So plan outings. A change is needed. That's what the planets say. So plan outings, be in a new environment, and you will start to be very happy in the morning, afternoon sessions. There's a tendency for you to be a bit oversensitive to what is being said, and a tendency to have little bursts of temper. Try to control these two things. Don't get irritated too fast. The evening and nightfall sessions are also very good, but now these planets of a little bit of anger and aggression also move in. They are really planets of determination, and they may make you too determined to have others to follow your plans. Try not to do that, because everybody has an individual horoscope, and if you are dealing with people who don't agree with you too quickly, then you'll have a problem in the evening and nightfall session. So take the soft approach, and your evening and nightfall session will be very productive and very good. Whether you're mixing with business people, career people, your marriage and family people, or your romance partner, it ends pretty well if you take the soft approach. Monday the 12th starts beautifully for you. It brings plenty of good news. By the time you leave home, you're very happy already. At your place of work, good news. In business areas, plenty of good news. There is an opportunity for expansion plans, for thinking big. You can attract a business partner as well. If you're looking for romance, it's the perfect time to make your phone calls, make contact, and you won't be disappointed. The only little drawback I would say for you to watch out for is don't dominate or be stubborn. There are planets here that make you want to take the lead, and that can produce some difficulty. The evening and nightfall session, plenty of ego planets move in. And these ego planets can make you, of course, very egoistic and very particular about what's said to you, or very particular of the way things are done. So try not to behave that way. And then the evening and nightfall session becomes very good. You can meet somebody important in the evening and nightfall session. So socializing, whether on a personal level with marriage, family, romance partner, or with colleagues, or with your boss, or with your business people, is worthwhile socializing. There's plenty of good things happening. Tuesday the 13th for you coming from Sagittarius. Now, it's a day with some upsets waiting to happen in the morning and afternoon period. These come unexpectedly, and that's why they're called upsets. And so during the morning and afternoon session, tell yourself, I have to not be rebellious, because that's how you start the ball of unexpected difficulties if you are rebellious. Try to follow rules and regulations, and you will find that you are able to control this couple of planets who tend to make the morning and afternoon session become very uncertain. You have to take a low approach and play safe. Otherwise, you're going to, if you're impulsive especially, you're going to get yourself into trouble morning and afternoon session. I like your evening and nightfall session very much. And that shows there are emotional planets there. So go out with your marriage partner and family, go out with your romance partner. No harm, the colleagues and bosses are also part of a family at work. And even in business, go out. It's a good day and a good night to socialize, and you will find that benefits come your way. Now, this planet of rebelliousness doesn't disappear. He loses steam, but he may still do his little part in the evening and nightfall session. So take the soft approach and respect traditional values. Wednesday the 14th really starts badly for you. Now it's around 70%, 75% things can go wrong morning and afternoon session. Even before you leave for work, things can already start bad, arguments can begin, and even at your place of work or in business, you will see bad news comes your way. Stress is a lot, anxiety problems are there, so many things to do, confusion, unhappiness, all that in a really big ball. Well, you've heard that from me. Sit back, write down what you have to do for the day of the 14th of Wednesday. You probably write 8 or 9 things, and that will bring stress, but you will realize from the 8 or 9 things that only perhaps 1 or 2 things are really necessary to be done or urgent. And your stress level drops immediately. So it's a scattering of mind that happens on Wednesday the 14th. So to try this out and you'll be able to control morning and afternoon session better. Your evening and nightfall session turn very, very good. So the extreme is seen here. Morning, afternoon, extremely bad, can be that way, or evening, nightfall, extremely good. But be careful, these planets of argument, these planets of miscommunication, miscalculation, they follow you in the evening and nightfall period too. And so things can go wrong if you're not lucky, if you're not careful. But I like your evening and nightfall sessions. Good for business. You can meet business contacts and even win some business leads or business contracts. Good to be out with your colleagues, with your bosses. They look up to you and they realize that you have something to offer. And also with your marriage, family and romance partner. Do that. Only one little bit of small warning is that don't dominate. Don't dominate. Don't want to control the situation. Okay? Thursday the 15th doesn't start too well. It's not the worst. Morning and afternoon sessions, ego planets are there, oversensitivity is there. I would describe it this way. Tell yourself that all that glistens is not gold. So when you meet people or hear from them, tell yourself not to believe everything. Your morning and afternoon sessions can go wrong in calculations, in misinformation as well. Be on the alert. And personal planets are also in trouble, so don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay, morning and afternoon and evening planets and also nightfall planets get worse. Get worse in the sense they start moving fast, and they make you impulsive, and they make you rebellious, and they make you say and do things others don't want to hear. A level of cooperation becomes very weak. You rather work on your own. All that will lead you to zero in the end. So try to be the opposite and be supportive and be kind and be appreciative of others in the evening nightfall session, and things will improve. Friday the 16th starts beautifully for you. Plenty of opportunities are being told that you have at place of work or in business. Marriage now is much better, and romance areas are also better. Talks of holidays, talks of journeys abroad, travel. And you may meet somebody from a foreign country or from a person who is different race from you, and all these good things are seen. And so the morning afternoon session are very beneficial to you. But the evening and nightfall session and even a bit of the early afternoon turn very bad very fast. Bad news comes in all areas of your life. Arguments, quarrels erupt very fast. Your impulsiveness brings stress. And of course, there are difficulties in finding cooperation. Well, don't blame others. Tell yourself, this is your message from me. So what do you have to do? Take the soft approach. Use words which are nice to hear. A tone of voice which is nice to hear. Count to 3 before you say or do anything. That way you slow down the tongue of yours. And make sure that the words you use are very polite. That way you will tame these planets of this evening and nightfall session. They won't know what to do with you, they'll leave you alone. And you can improve the evening and nightfall session of Friday the 16th. Saturday the 17th starts in a very slow fashion. It produces gloominess, frustration, even a bit of depression, cancellations of plans, postponements, delays in waiting for what you want. That kind of a gloomy outlook is seen. So be patient. That is the medicine. Be patient. Have a wait and see attitude. Don't stick your neck out. Be patient, and you will see hour by hour things may be brought under control. Now the evening and nightfall session are also not very good, and they add on to the difficulties. Now it becomes personal in a way. So if you are out with your marriage partner or with your romance partner or even at home, be careful that your frustration and depression earlier will lead to impatience and arguments. And you may want to change plans already made. So don't do all these things. Flow with the tide. Be agreeable. Appreciate what others are doing for you. And you will see that the evening and nightfall session can be brought under control. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session based on your full date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. And while we Skype, I'll be looking at your face because there's a thing called face reading or face fortune. Your face is a map, will tell me many things. Go to Facebook, follow me, communicate with me, ask me questions, and we'll make a date to Skype one day, or simply go to Skype and leave me a message and I'll come back to you. Until then, thank you and good luck.